It's Week 5 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Eagles and the Packers, next on Madden Football.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, Greg Wild, first month of the calendar in the NFL. Had some great games, some finishes that were pretty special, the usual surprises. Now, we hit October, and like you say, this is where the season really gets going.
Yeah, doesn't it just feel like on the NFL calendar, every month kind of has its own vibe, right?
It's Jake Elliott, ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. Whoa, and he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Green Bay offense set to go to work for the first time. And they're led by the man who waited his turn, the 2020 first-rounder, Jordan Love.
Mike, when we have a chance to talk to this quarterback's teammates, the word they always use is perfectionist, and it's pretty easy to see why. When we had a chance to sit down with them the other day, one thing was very clear. He was not happy about having that blemish on the stat line, the interception. Now, it didn't change the outcome of the game, but it certainly prevented him from being able to really appreciate what he accomplished in last week's win. If that meeting is any indication of what we should expect, I think it's pretty safe to assume he's placing a big emphasis on protecting the ball over these next 4 quarters.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. Take it in, back at his own 12. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing what they call the zone, right? Like last week when we went back and watched, I mean, whether he was throwing touchdowns or scoring with his legs, the defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, it's going to be a tough group to beat.
That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Edger and Cooper. They're on the tackle. Hill brought in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Packers offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On first down, it's Love. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Love. He completes it to Hutchinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Mike, I can't tell you how many corner routes I caught throughout my career, and there's really an art to it. At the top of the break, you have to give the quarterback what they call an indicator step. That's your cut where you set your angle, and then once that ball's out, go chase it down, and in this case, he's able to pick up the first down.
Here's Jacobs. He'll manage only a couple. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Got his man at the 6. He is in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Packers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Packers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start pro-rating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, defense going to have to find some way to slow him down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the...
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
3rd and long for Hurts. He's got his man. It's Hill. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Whoa. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Hurts again. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Exit 3rd and 3.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That penalty is declined.
A handoff running left. It's Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
At the 50-yard line, a 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. It's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Love.
Love's pass complete to Josh Jacobs. He's out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Love to throw. A pass taken in by Watson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, it's Jamison Williams. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A first down throw for Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there, and it'll lead to a second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's Love to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. The man in motion is Watson. From the gun, on third down, it's Love. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Able to break a tackle as it powers forward 4 yards. Here's second and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Love. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That's It's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 2nd down, Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down, it's Love. He completes it to Hutchinson. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Love. Quick throw, taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A pass complete there to Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Hurts will try it again. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Again, Hurts. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion is Smith. Hurts again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and short. And Hurts will throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football. And I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, here's 2nd and goal. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. Jared Goff has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they've got the lead in their ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. It's Caleb Williams with a good day throwing it. 3 touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Aaron Jones, the lone touchdown there as he's cashed one in on the ground. It was the Packers' leading man, quarterback Jordan Love, who turned in a solid performance in that first half. He fired his guys into the lead with 2 first-half touchdown passes as they were looking like a well-oiled machine in the first half.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. On first down, it's Hurts. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Hurts will work here from the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
To the air again, Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up first and goal.
Here's Pacheco. And he's going the wrong way, dropped back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And he churns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal for Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. Now it's 4th and goal. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles are back within a point. It's 14-13.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jordan Love, the rest of the Packer offense, ready for their next possession. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position. Instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker, they're on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll look to throw. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Dobbs headed in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Packers set to kick this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the 3rd quarter. Hurts to the air on 1st down. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Hill. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Hill brought in motion. A first down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And that'll set up fourth down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
As this clock continues to tick, we're getting dangerously close here to do-or-die territory. But after that third down sack, real good chance of getting off the field. No points allowed. Let's see if their offense now can do their job, because defense certainly did theirs.
We're about ready now for the punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Man in motion is Smith. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
Hill brought in motion. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got her. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's a really important pickup there on that last completion. Not only does it set up 1st and goal, but allows everybody in the huddle to just take a deep breath. We're no longer in this frantic offensive possession. Let's get our best play. Let's make sure everyone understands what to do because we know we need to finish this off with 6 if we can. And now being 1st and goal is going to go a long way in allowing that to be possible.
Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes 2nd and goal. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he's going to go backwards on that one and take him down back at the 6-yard line.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
Taking off, and he's into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Man in motion is Smith. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Love to throw it on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. And now after that 1st down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
12 yards. It's now 3rd and 12.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. They'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3. They'll go for it. Love. That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They find a way to convert on 4th and 10. Now Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he's got it. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. He'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. Love. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a 1-point game. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Hurts. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's Pacheco. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. And they'll throw here with Hurts.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. They took this one down to the wire. The late field goal does the trick. They walk away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.